Hello? What can I do for you? Wow, is it Halloween already? Yeah, so crazy. Um, so I got some bad news for you, kid. What I'm trying to tell you is that this building is a pre-war building with zero natural light, and that attracts a certain kind of tenant. That tenant is me, a single, undateable, divorced man. So my guess is that no one on this floor is ready for Halloween or trick-or-treating. How old are you? Wow, 9 years old, huh? Huh. When you think about it, I could have a kid your age. Yeah, because I had an ex-wife and I was married to her for like 9 years. It's very possible. It's like the problem was that she never wanted to have kids, and it never seemed like the right time for us to have one. You know, the challenge was that Michelle was working all the time at the brand agency, and in hindsight, a lot of late nights with Trevor, who became her next husband. Hmm? I guess I should have seen the writing on the wall, you know? But when you're in it, you're too close, kid. You're too close, and so you need distance on these things. It won't make sense now, but when you're older, you'll get it. You'll get it. You know, if we had had a kid, like a son or a daughter, you know, the craziest thing, they may have been your friend. Like, you may have even gone to school with them. You might have known them, you know? It would have given me a real purpose to have a kid. You know, Michelle said that I didn't have a purpose. I did, though. I did. The problem was she didn't recognize how hard it was for me to get that X-Files podcast going. You know, I had to rewatch every episode on Hulu before I could even begin to map out the podcast episodes or figure out guests or, you know, let alone find a sponsor. Ah, look at me, rambling to a 9-year-old. All right, give me a second. Let me see if I got anything you'd want. Okay, so bad news is I don't have any candy. But good news is I found some stuff. I mean, I did have candy earlier, but I was just eating a whole bag of M&Ms while I watched UFC fight videos. That was pretty much my whole dinner. The problem is I eat a lot of sink dinners. You know what a sink dinner is? Probably not. Okay, so a sink dinner is where you take whatever garbage you have at home and then you can make that into your dinner, but you eat it over the sink so that you don't have to get any plates dirty or get any utensils that you have to wash later. It's super useful, especially if food falls down, because then you just wash it down the drain. It's very efficient. You eat alone enough, you'll figure it out. I'm oversharing again. Okay, here's what I got. Bag of expired lettuce. Now, the nice thing about that is that you could eat that and still it's like the necessary roughage that your doctor wants you to have. My doctor says that I've got high blood pressure and it would be useful if I ate that salad. So in your case, I would make sure that you take care of it like this week because you don't know how long those things are going to last. All right, now don't tell anybody you got it from me, but here I got a Modelo. Now, Modelo is outselling Bud Light like 3-1. You can't beat that. Like, it's a good beer. You may not want it now, but you can always trade it for like some other candy from an adult or something, I suppose. You can think of it like a currency. All right, now here's the real kicker. Tylenol PM. I have 2 of those babies, and I drift off to sleep like a 9-year-old. You probably don't have trouble sleeping, but many cases, many nights, just lay there thinking about how my choices drove Michelle into the arms of Trevor and how my life could have been different. But 2 of those in a Modelo, and I am sleeping soundly. All right, well, just make sure you don't take them all at once. You could try some of the other apartments, but if you hear crying at the door, I just move on to the next one. All right, take care.